Hi, my name is Susanna Novak, and for my Sports Medicine 3 project, I'm going to be researching vitamin supplements and if they're necessary and effective for the general public. More than $11 billion in annual sales in the United States is attributed to the use of multivitamins and minerals by 40 to 50% of men and women aged 15 over. However, is multivitamin supplementation good for your health? In this, we will look at the results of randomized trials of multivitamins and individual vitamins and mineral supplements and their impact on overall mortality and chronic diseases, especially cancer and ischemia heart disease. Large-scale randomized trials show that multivitamin supplements have no overall benefit for the vast majority of people. In fact, certain vitamins have been linked to an increased risk of cancer. A TBC cancer prevention study revealed the first concrete proof of a vitamin's adverse effects in 1994, and many medical professionals were taken aback. The findings of this large-scale design trial demonstrated that vitamin A statistically significantly increased lung cancer incidence by 18% and total mortality by 8%, primarily due to increased deaths from lung cancer and cardiac disease. The trial involved randomly assigning over 29,000 middle-aged smoker men in Finland to receive a form of vitamin E, a precursor of vitamin A, neither or both. Vitamin E had no discernible effect on the overall mortality rate or the risk of lung cancer. The trial's robust design and sizable sample size did not prevent skepticism of the findings. The results were deemed to be inconsistent with several of the previously published observational studies, based on which the trial had been designed to reduce the risk of lung cancer. A number of the correspondence letters that accompanied the study, which were published in the New England Journal of Medicine, highlighted some of its possible flaws, including its brief duration, which was a follow-up of around 6 years. However, the majority of the following trials' findings, which employed different kinds of vitamins and supplements and were carried out in various populations and for the varying amount of time, have demonstrated that there is neither a benefit nor even a drawback to using these kinds of supplements. The SELECT trial was the most recent noteworthy one. Its extended results suggested that vitamin E supplements may raise the risk of prostate cancer in otherwise healthy men. One exception to these neutral or harmful effects was the outcome of the General Population Nutrition Intervention Trial, which examined 4 different vitamin and supplement combinations and was carried out in China. A 10% reduction in overall mortality was achieved by factor D, but since this trial was carried out in a region with relatively low intake of micronutrients, supplements might have been helpful. The trial's findings for the 2 of the other multivitamin supplements reveal no benefit even in this population with inadequate nutrition. As of right now, a number of credible reviews, expert panel reports, and meta-analysis have been released regarding the application of multivitamins in healthy individuals' prevention of chronic diseases. Nearly all have discovered no overall gain. The National Institutes of Health hosted an expert panel in 2006, and the panel concluded that there was insufficient evidence to make the recommendation regarding the use of multivitamins by the general public of the United States for the prevention of chronic diseases. The American Institution for Cancer Research and the World Cancer Research Fund have advised against the general public using dietary supplements to prevent cancer. It is important to know that these conclusions are for the general population and for the prevention of chronic diseases such as cancer and cardiovascular disease. In certain situations, people might require vitamins or supplements. For instance, taking iron supplements during pregnancy can significantly lower the mother's risk of anemia and other prenatal complications. Multivitamins or specific vitamins or minerals may be necessary for the physician recommended treatment of diseases like osteoporosis, among other conditions. However, these are not the topic. Furthermore, the potential health advantages of the consuming fresh fruits and vegetables are not diminished by these findings. In summary, although in the long run multivitamins may slightly increase the risk of cancer and cardiovascular diseases, in the short run they produce little harm or no harm, and thus negative consequences will not be discernible by individuals taking them. Multivitamin sales benefit from misleading commercials, and people are pleased by the well-known placebo effects. As Larry Apple, the director of Johns Hopkins Welch Center of Prevention, says, pills are not a shortcut to better health and the prevention of chronic diseases. Other nutrition recommendations have much stronger evidence of benefits. Eating a healthy diet, maintaining a healthy weight, and reducing the amount of saturated fats, trans fats, and sodium and sugar you eat. So eating a healthy diet includes eating plenty of produce, low-fat dairy, and whole grains and protein. Whole grains such as whole wheat, brown rice, barley still have their fiber-rich outer shell called the bran and energerum. It provides vitamins, minerals, and good fats. Choosing whole grain side dishes, cereals, breads, and more may lower the risk for heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and cancer, and improve digestion too. Saturated fat is a type of fat found in abundance in butter, whole milk ice cream, full-fat cheese, fatty meats, poultry skin, and palm and coconut oils. Saturated fat raises levels of heart-threatening LDL cholesterol in your bloodstream. It can also interfere with your body's ability to absorb blood sugar easily. Limiting saturated fat can help control your risk for heart disease. Omega-3 fatty acids are healthy polyunsaturated fats that the body uses to build brain cell membranes. They're considered essential fats because our body needs them but can't make them on its own. We must take them in through our food supplements, a diet rich in omega-3s found in fatty fish like salmon, tuna, and mackerel, as well as in walnuts, flax seeds, and canola oil. And low in saturated fats may help protect against heart disease, stroke, and cancer. Here's my resources, and thank you for listening.